simply says, yea, though I walk through the valley of the shadows of death, I will fear no evil, for thou art with me. Thy rod and thy staff, they comfort me. Anytime I hear something negative in my head, it's 60,000 thoughts. I don't care how positive you think you are, you're going to think negative thoughts. You're going to think negative thoughts. E.T., another one of my mentors I watch, he says he gives himself a 90-second rule. You human. It's a 3-second rule. Oh, I dropped my fry. I got a 3-second rule. Hold on. Give your mind a 90-second rule. Think about it for 90 seconds, family. A minute and a half. And then for another 2 minutes, you have to denounce it. You have to denounce it and replace it. So once you denounce it, you then replace it. Another example of denouncing, 1 John 4:4. Ye are of God, little children, and have overcome them, because greater is he that is in you than that is in the world. That means no weapon formed against you shall prosper, because it's of the world. You have God on your side. Who can be against you, family? How can you lose? You got the Creator. You got the Creator, and he said we are his most prized creation. We have the ability to make choices, family. I'm not gonna get into that. We have the ability to make choices, family. So you denounce the negative thoughts. We just working on our mind tonight, family. You versus we. I'm still in the mindset, family. We denounce the negative thoughts and then we replace the negative thoughts. Why? Why, Dre? Why do we denounce then replace? Because your words are your world. Your words are your world. You have to speak it as though it already is, family. I am so happy and grateful when. Anybody in the chat box? I am so happy and grateful when. Simple. Now. No, I don't want my money now. I want my money right now. I am so happy and grateful now, not tomorrow. I can't think of my man's, hey, is it Marvin Sapp? Praise him in advance. You got to praise him in advance. I am so happy and grateful now. You don't have to know how. You just have to be grateful now. You just have to be grateful now, family. Moving on. Affirmations versus afformations, family. Now we're going to really start getting into the you versus we. Affirmations versus afformations. Affirmations, I am. I am a leader. I am successful. I am beautiful. I am a child of God. Right? I will win. I am a winner. I'm sorry. I am a winner. Right? Afformations. Why am I a winner? Right? Why am I a winner? Why am I a leader? Who am I here to lead? What's my purpose in leadership? Why am I a P2000? What's my mission with this 2000 that I'm getting a month? Right, family? Another another quick reference to the greatest book known to man. Psalms 37:4 says, delight thyself also in the Lord, and he shall give you the desires of thine heart. Right? He will give you the desires of your heart. What are you asking for? What are you asking for? Before I can even ask you, what are you believing for? What are you asking for? You can't believe for something you ain't even asking for. Are you really? Do you really believe it? You ain't even said it yet. Yes, we have to write it down. Yes, we have to see it. You also have to say it. You have to ask the Father. You have to ask the Son. You have to ask the Holy Ghost. Family, you have to ask, right? Let me tell you this. Real quick, professionals and amateurs, right? Professionals and amateurs. Guys, Steph Curry is probably the greatest three-point shooter ever to play the game of basketball. Right, family? He's probably going to go down as the greatest three-point shooter to ever play the game of basketball. Do you know he has a shooting coach? Do you know he has a shooting coach? He has someone who tells him how he can shoot better. This I versus we right here, family. I mean, you versus we, I'm sorry. He has someone who tells him how he can shoot the ball better, how he can flick his wrist better, how he didn't follow through. Who are you listening to? Who's telling you how you could get better? Who are you asking how you can get better? Are you seeking advice, family? Justin Owens has a great training on YouTube. What do you say, the perfect mentee? Guys, please go look at that video. Please go look at that video and ask yourself, are you the perfect mentee? Everyone wants a mentor. No one wants to be a mentee. You know why? Because you're living in the I. I want a mentor. I want to be successful. I'm still on the professional and amateur though, guys. Michael Jordan, family. The greatest basketball player ever, right? The GOAT. Michael Jordan played about 8 seasons in the NBA before he even went to the NBA finals, right, family? He was losing. He was losing. He had the coach he wanted, right? He was doing what he wanted. He was leading the league in scoring. A lot of accolades, a lot of individual accolades. Most valuable player, defensive player of the year, scoring titles, all-stars, all-star MVPs, league MVPs, no rings. No rings until he got with the strength and conditioning coach, a strength and conditioning coach to stretch him. You got to be stretched, family. There should never be a time where you're comfortable. If you're comfortable, you're not working. The work isn't comfortable. We sleeping too much. Brittany Burrell just told us that. Some of us need to go get some air mattresses, get uncomfortable. Them big headboards and fluffy pillows, man. Hey, I'm tired. Whew. I just worked 9 hours. I'm not finna get on 3 Zooms tonight. I'm tired. My baby's crying. Listen, my team got to understand tonight. Guys, LeBron James spends over, it's reported, he spends over $1 million on his body in the offseason. These are professionals. These are people at the top of the top. Denzel Washington, Tiger Woods. Denzel Washington has an acting coach. Sheesh. Denzel Washington has an acting coach, family. All I'm trying to say with the professionals and the amateurs, professionals seek help. They don't rely on just talent. An amateur relies on talent. An amateur wants to recruit because last month he recruited 10 people. Right? An amateur wants to recruit. An amateur doesn't want to build leaders. A professional wants to see how they can become a better leader. Right? how they can get better as a person, to contribute to the team. You have to be cultivated and molded so that you can reach the best version of yourself, family. You have to get a mentor. But you won't have a mentor. The mentor that you want, the mentor that you're running behind, the mentor that you really want to seek information for, it's not going to work until you're ready. When the student is ready, the teacher will appear. You got to get a mentor, family. We got to get back to accountability partners. What do we say when we bring in somebody in? We're going to hold your hand to pay. From A to pay, we're going to hold your hand. Are you holding your team's hand? You versus we. You versus we, family. I can't make it out. Man, I just called off last week. My daughter was sick. I don't got no more off days. I can't make it. Travel. Dang, you gonna buy my ticket? No, I can't. I can't do it. I only got 3 more days, girl. You know, we going to Vegas for my best friend's birthday. You know we turning up. That's the I, family. What are you willing to sacrifice right now in this season? If you truly listening to your personal development, every single person that's successful is going to say the same thing. Why? Success has a language. Success has a language, and it can be translated. Often replicated, never duplicated. Right? You got to lock in, family. I'm not finna answer this call. I know she's finna ask me about this lunch. Ooh, I don't got time, bro. I'm so tired. Dang, these kids. I just put this trade in. I'm down $2. I don't know what, man. Look, I don't got time tonight. I'm finna go to sleep. Sheesh. That's the I mentality. Dang, you living in the state of I. You down $2 in the trade. Why won't you hit somebody up that just went 16-0? Why wouldn't you call Shooter? Why wouldn't you send Shooter a text? You don't got a number, hit on Telegram. Oh, and I knew this wasn't gonna work. Huh? Somebody went 16-0. How don't it work? The products don't work. The products don't work. Replica is like a fake, Jay. A replica is a fake. A duplicate is authentic. That's for the princess. I see you, princess. Yeah. Replica. Yeah, I see you. What's up? Replica though. That's a fake. I'm sorry, family. If then nobody else understand the difference of that, I'm sorry. I should have went into that. A replica is a lookalike. Who's the real McCoy? You could duplicate though. I can airdrop you this action. Boom. No, but I ain't gonna go on my computer and Photoshop it though. No, I'm just gonna airdrop it to you. I mean, you don't gotta go on your computer and Photoshop something. I'm gonna drop it to you. Bang. That's replication and duplication though. But yeah, why wouldn't you hit up Leah? Why wouldn't you try to mark up some charts and send them to Leah? Huh? Mama D, Demisha. My bad, Mama D. Demisha. Y'all know me. Y'all know I call Demisha Mama D. That's Mama D. But Demisha business is going crazy. Demisha business is going crazy. Demisha been in our community 4 months and retired. I holla. I'm gone, G. Why wouldn't you want to talk to her and see how is she excelling in this business? What were you doing when you was working full time You got a 13-year-old son that's playing basketball, travel basketball, after school activities, making it to the Chairman Factory when we was back on 73rd. How was you doing it, Mama D? It was summertime. Now you taking trips, living life. Hey, family, real quick, in the last 60 days, if you ever seen Demisha not smiling, drop a 1 in the chat box. Welcome, Sean. I just seen you just join. Welcome, Queen. How you feeling? If anybody on the team, oh, didn't nobody drop ones, right? Nobody seen her not smiling in the last 60 days, right? Life is lit. She's on tour. Mama D, life is lit. Hey, Mike dropping ones. Hold on, bro. I know you driving. I asked, have you seen Mama D not smiling in the last 60 days? That would be a negative. It's cool though, bro. I know you driving. Mama D lit right now. She floating around the Chairman Factory. It's a different globe. Why wouldn't you want to get up under that? Why wouldn't you want to get close to that? Why wouldn't you want to just ask her a question? If you can't ask the person with the level of success that you truly desire, we asked everybody their goals. Some people got pictures up here. You know, if someone has that level of success, why wouldn't you ask them a question? If you truly, truly, truly want it, if you truly desire that, not want, desire, right? Desire. You eat, sleep, drink, change the baby, at work, right? At church. Is this thing in you? Is it a desire or is it just a want? You just want to, I'm going to see. I'm going to see. Cece say she came to, Cece say she came to the Chairman Factory twice this month just to get some of that energy from Mama D. I'm trying to tell y'all, if you in Chicago, man, if you in Chicago and you, yeah, all right, okay. Okay. Do you truly want that level of success though, family? Because see, leaders are the best students. And the best students want to know how they can get better to serve, how they can get better to help their team, how they can get better to help the team. What can I do to take the load off? I know I might not be able to do much, but what can I do? These are my availability times. That's what your job made you do. When you got hired, they asked you, what's your hours of availability? Sheesh. They say, how long can we have you in here? Guys, a leader never stops seeking information because the volume of people, the volume of people that's listening to them, the volume of personalities, ethnicities, demographics, genders, they have to be able to serve them all. That's we. That's when you have a we mentality. That's when you're thinking about we. How can I get better tonight to help this type of student? How can I get myself better tonight to help this type of person? How can I serve in this area better? Right? Family, and when you living in the you, when you living in the I, you want to cry in the dark. You want to hold all your pain in, all your frustration. Man, listen, if somebody told me 5 years ago to tell them every time I was feeling down and sad, hurting, needed answers, ready to give up, right? Family, you can't cry in the dark, family. You got to talk about it. But you got to talk about it with someone that you would trade lives with. You can't run the Keisha and them. You can't run the them all the time. Right? That's why we need them mentors. That's why we need them accountability partners. That's how you operate in the we. When you move from that space to actually asking questions, to sharing what's going on. Yeah, people got things going on. Everybody got a life. I don't want to. I just called him yesterday. Call him. Make him tell. Make that mentor, he or she, tell them stop. Tell you to stop calling them. They won't. Not none of the leaders I know on this team. No, they ain't gonna tell you to stop calling them. They gonna answer every time, or when they're gonna respond or get back to you when they can. That's the type of culture we got, family. But see, most of us have mastered the I because of the way we've been cultivated, right? Right? We seem to think that if you bring somebody in on what's going on, then you're gonna lose out. How? Quick example. Let's say somebody on the team came up with something that can make them $200,000. Right? 200K. That's you alone. That's how much you can make. Why not bring in the team? What if bringing in the team? What if just paying 4, 5, maybe 10 people, right? What if just paying them to come and hand show idea because they great in their lane, and now that same idea is worth 4 million now. Now it's worth 4 million. So now that same $200,000 idea you had is now worth, you're gonna bring in at least 400K now. You bringing in 400K now. That same $200,000 idea. But instead of focusing on the increase that you have just obtained by sharing it, right? Instead of focusing on that, you want to focus on how much they cuts is. That's the you. Why would you want, you say it's family, forget about money, I love you. Is it really? Nobody wins when the family feuds, family. Nobody wins when the family feuds, family. Right? We have to be selfless in this season. We have to be selfless in this season, guys. It's another story in the book. God fed a whole village off 5 loaves and 2 pieces of bread. 5 loaves of bread and 2 fish, family. 5 loaves of bread and 2 fish, family. The disciples looking at him like he crazy. We can't. What you mean? He said, go. He looked up to the heavens. He looked up to the heavens. He looked up to the heavens. That's where your help come from, family. You can't do it alone. You can't do it alone. He looked up to the heavens, family, blessed it, did what he had to do, and he said, now go. Family, they fed the entire village and still had more. They looked down, the baskets were still full. What's happening here? We living in the we now. It's not room enough to receive it. We can't even eat all it. We was just worried about how we was gonna get all this out. Now it's an overflow. We living in the we now. This the next level. What Millie say? This next level right here. This the next level when we living in the we, family. David said every Saturday, it's a byproduct of the process. It's a byproduct of the process because see, people get started and they say it's hard. It's too hard for me. It's not hard, it's new. It's not hard, it's new. 90% of everything you've done in your life for the first time, you were not good at your first time. It's not hard though, it's just new. We hear a lot about why power over willpower, right, guys? I recently took it a step further to say we power, right? Nothing wrong with why power, but we power, right? Why you say why, Dre? Why we power? Because listen, you already told your mentor your why. You already told your mentor your why. So now when you're slipping, when you're ready to give up, when you're constantly calling, like I just told you about a couple minutes ago, you constantly calling with the negativity and what's going on, like I told you to, then they're going to remind you about the why. That's the we power. Now you got somebody that's going to reinforce that why power you already got. That's the we power. The road going to get bumpy. The road going to get bumpy, man. It's going to be some long, hard nights. The baby not going to cooperate all the time. The job is not trying to hear it. The bills don't stop. Right? That's why David say the more money you get, it's still problems. You should get better at handling them. You should get better at handling them because now you're living in the we. Everything's not on you. When you're living in the I, it feels like everything is on you, right? I can't do it. I'm tired. Go borrow somebody else's energy. That's why we tell you, come to the Chairman Factory. Right? Then we hear practice make perfect. Proper preparation prevents poor performance. You know how you do that? You got to work. You got to get around we. You got to get in the environment. Right? Because see, what we got to understand, family, is perspective drives performance. I'm almost done. I promise. I know we got to get to Matty Pips. If y'all following along, just drop some 111s in the chat, family. Sheesh. Little papaya in that thing. But yeah, I just like Inky Johnson say perspective drives performance, family. And what that means is how you view what you do will determine how you do what you do. Perspective drives performance. How you view what you do will determine how you do what you do. Because see, when you're dealing with it by yourself, you will quit. You will cheat. You will take the easy way out. But when it's we won't stop. We can't stop. We don't stop. You know why? Because it's we power. We got to tap into the we power, family. Feed your mind those affirmations, and then you speak those affirmations. It's more powerful when it's we. It's more benefits when it's we. It's more fun when it's we. Miami was lit. We was like 15, 20 deep in Miami. It was lit. It was we. Don't get me wrong, tour life is still lit. But when it's we, it's more fun. Ain't no fun if we all can't get some. It's we. It's we, family. See, inside of every single one of us, family, is leadership trapped inside. Right? It's leadership trapped inside every single one of us, family. But it's just begging. It's begging to come out. That's what you're here for. That's why you tap into all the Zooms. You tap into all the calls. You tap in, you stay on the Telegram. It's inside you. You got it. You feel it. You know it's something, right? But you got to be around someone that's going to pull it out of you, though. You got to get uncomfortable. Remember I said stretch. You got to be stretched. Nobody likes stretching. Why is that? Because it's uncomfortable. No one likes stretching because it's uncomfortable. That's why they tell you do it 10 to 15 seconds. Don't do it too long. You might hurt yourself. No. Can't stretch too fast or too long. You're gonna hurt yourself. But it's good for you, Matt. Listen, man, it's the man that just won the Boston Marathon, family. He won the Boston Marathon. But listen to this though. He paid two groups of people to run with him, right, family? They weren't racing him though. The group in front of him, was paid and trained to be in front of him by a certain amount of time at a certain location. Listen to me, follow me now. He got a group of people. You know, a marathon like 50, 100 people. He paid a group of people to run in front of him, and they were paid and trained, right? They were paid and trained to be in front of him at a certain time and a certain location in the marathon. Then there was a team behind him. They paid and trained another team behind him for the same thing, to be behind him at a certain time and a certain location of the marathon, family. See, the team behind him was pushing him. The team behind him was pushing him to run. To run. See, the word says, write the vision and make it plain. For when those who see it, so that those who see it shall run. Right? So he gave them a goal and a target so he can see his target and run, family. We power. He set a world record, family. He wouldn't have been able to do that by himself, right? Y'all agree or y'all agree? Y'all agree or y'all agree? Because see, we're nothing alone, right, guys? We nothing alone. We won't, man, you could glow up. I'm sorry. Let me just speak to you real quick. You can glow up. It ain't gonna be for long though. You're not gonna get that full long-term success, that generational wealth that you really want alone. Jesus had 12 disciples. All power in his hands, he realized he couldn't do it alone. Sheesh. Sheesh, somebody just missed that. All power in his hands, he realized he couldn't do it alone. Why? Because he couldn't edge God out. That's his father. Oh, man. Oh, man. See, listen, family. Another reason is the environment. I'm going to talk to y'all real quick. I love every single one of the 28 on this call. It's our environment, family. And I'm going to speak to y'all from me. The people you have chosen to be around, this is me talking to me, family, I promise. This is me, to me. The people that you have chosen to be around, you only chose those people to be around you because they're inferior to you. Why? You're scared to be pushed. You're scared to be pulled. You don't want to stretch. It's uncomfortable. It hurts. It burns. It burns. Yes, I can do all things through Christ who strengthens me. Yes, you can. But with oh my God, united we stand, divided we fall, guys. Think about this. With you, it's just what? 1, 2, 3, 4. Think about if it's we and it's 10, 20, 30, 40. How you want to, man? Family, which one sounds better tonight, family? We really here jeopardizing the legacy of our last name dying and being buried right alongside of us because of ego. No, I ain't gonna watch that video. I'm just gonna hop on Millie's session. I'm gonna press the button. I ain't simple scout for what? No, I ain't gonna. I don't need that training. I'm all right. I'm just gonna Matthew Thayer. Yeah, he got 4 million. I'm just gonna. He say call. I'm gonna call. He say put. I'm gonna put. What about we? What happened when one of your team members call you? What happened when somebody in the group call you with a question and you can't answer? Because you're living in a you. All you can do is hop on and go live. Family, we're about to go to another level. We got about 15 minutes to Maddie. We just gotta lock in, fam. Like really dive deep, family, right now. These last we got about 70 days left in the year, family. What do you truly want for your life? You already did it by yourself. You've been living in the we for a long, in the you for a long time, family. You seen what that got you. What you say when that show come on that you already, I seen this already. I know it's gonna happen. Why not do something different then? Why not live in the we for one time? Meek Mill say, take a step back out of yourself and then look at yourself. For the we. For the we. Forget about money, I love you. Forget about money, I love you. That means sacrifice. That means commitment. That means staying committed to what you said you was gonna do long after the time and the point that you were feeling the way you were feeling. Can you keep a true commitment? Oh man, yeah, I know he's just finna ask me to do this call. Let me, hello? Yeah, I could do it. All right, okay, no problem. All right. 2 hours later, what they say was going about 2 hours later. Hey, yeah, I really can't even do it. I gotta go across town. I gotta listen. Yeah, I'm sorry, but yeah, I can't do it. Sheesh. That was a lot of eye on that phone right there, boy. That was a lot of you right there. Mentor probably didn't even say a word. You got off the phone so fast. We can't even get you to do that when you're launching. You want to tell it. You want to tell it all when you're launching. Sheesh. We can't get you off the phone that fast, boy. We living in the you, family. Can you truly guys, can you truly tap in and I like to say remix your mind? Because I don't know, some just don't, I mean, recreate, that's cool. Some don't just sit well with just erasing, right? That's that muscle again. That's that muscle memory, man. It's gonna remember, but you just gotta be stronger to overcome it. You gotta denounce it and replace it. Right, family? So we got about 10 minutes. Let's hop off, get us a bathroom break or something, feed the kids, get ready for Matthew Thayer, family. I love you all. Yeah, I love you all, family. Appreciate y'all spending time with me tonight. Hope y'all caught them nuggets. I love you all again.